What's going on, everybody? It's October 8th, and it's the second night of the NHL season.
Yep.
We started. It's on. The Leafs are playing the Habs tonight. Guys, I'm excited. Yanni, Mike, we have a special guest. Rito, what's up? Michael Ritone, what's going on?
What's up, man?
You guys good?
Yes, sir.
Excited?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Can't
man.
complain.
It
Hockey's
begins.
back.
It begins. We're all good to go. I know. Look, the game's going on. We came in here to record. Whatever. We know the score. We're gonna get there after. Michael, you good?
Of course, I'm happy to be here in
Yeah.
person. It's the
Thanks,
first
man.
time, but it's like I was saying, it's a nicer ambiance in person.
Thanks for being here, man.
It works
Greatly
out well.
appreciate it, man. That's great.
Chilling
That's
on the
great.
couch with us, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
That's what it is.
Yeah, and the hot dogs were fucking good too.
Oh,
weren't
yeah, they were.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. Guys, we got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of shit to talk about. Mike, I don't know if I should offer you condolences or listen. He signed. He's in. He's good. You got him for 3 if you count this
3
year.
years.
12 million, which shock. But remember, we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna take short term and he's gonna tell them, shit or get off the pot. That's basically what he did, right? So first and foremost, what do you think of the signing?
Totally okay with it.
You're good with it. Connor
That's-
McDavid, $12 million. Kirill Kaprizov, 17. You're good with that.
Well, I'm good with McDavid's number. I think fucking Bill Guerin is up the fucking river. He's screwed, man. Like, what a joke.
Look, man.
What a joke.
We're gonna get into other stuff because of that started a shitstorm, man. Don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, but it's really like that's like one of the biggest overpayments I've ever seen. It's just I mean,
It's
I
started-
understand why he did it, but all you have to do is wait 2 more weeks and that negotiation would have went very differently.
for Kaprizov. You're talking about.
Yeah, if McDavid would have happened first,
Yeah.
turn to him and his agent and be like, "So you're $5 million better than Connor?" Is that what you're saying?
Hmm.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because he was in contract talks for a while, right?
Yeah,
like I
and
told
he
you
had
guys-
turned down 16 or something, right?
Yeah,
15,
but like
5,
I
16.
told you guys, I heard and I read. Listen, I don't know, like I said, if it's true or not, but a while basically gave him the carte blanche and said, whatever you want to sign for, because obviously
I
he
didn't
turned
hear
out
that.
16, right? So they're basically offering him the world if they're offering him 16. But you think that they waited for, the Oilers waited for Kaprizov to sign to see what McDavid was?
No,
No.
I think they should have, is what I think
necessarily.
Mike is saying.
I think the Wild should have waited. For
Yeah.
Connor is what I think.
Yeah.
But it's Edmonton's benefit, right? I think Minnesota just handcuffed themselves. The guy's a great player, but there's something to think about. He's 28.
Is he?
Yes. So
Kirill Kaprizov is 28
yes,
years
he
old.
is.
Yeah, because he came into the league at 25.
Yeah, he's 28.
Wow.
So let me tell you, he's 1 year younger than Connor,
Okay.
and like that, tell me how that contract feels in 3-4 years. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
gonna sting.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, like it's not like that team's winning the cup anytime soon. So I don't know.
I mean, they moved every piece that mattered.
Yeah, it's just
Like they had moved Greenway, they moved
I
all
know.
these big
They
pieces.
were older guys, though. But
yeah, but I just don't see.
But you need
the-
those pieces.
Like I understand they want to sell shirts, they want to sell tickets. Fine, get that. But he just handcuffed his team. Like now, how am I going to bring in other players when I got to pay you 17?
Plus Faber has to sign too.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
you know, Mike, I agree because I said it last week when he signed last week. I'm like, this is gonna start a fucking shitstorm, and I think it did. But get back to Connor. This is basically shit or get off the pot for the Edmonton Oilers and for Stan Bowman.
again, he's like,
That's what he's basically
Yeah.
telling you. You got 3 years to make this happen.
But-
Surround me, right? Or I'm out of here.
let's be honest. We've talked about how many times on this show.
Yeah.
He's 29. In 3 years, he'll be 30,
He's not 29.
28, 29 years old.
Who, McDavid?
Yeah.
No, he's not 29.
Well, yeah, he's got to be around that.
Yeah.
No, I don't,
Yes, he is. So my point is, in 3 years, you're going to start to see
I don't
some
think he's 20.
effects.
I think he's 26, 27, 27.
28.
28.
really?
There you go.
Yeah.
Same age as a
28, he's going to
Kaprizov.
be 29 January 13th.
Thank
so.
you. So by the time that contract ends, he's pretty much 32.
Yeah, 31. Yeah.
So you know what? That's when you're going to start to see the beginning of
Of the slowing
of
down.
the age effects.
Yeah.
And you know what? At that point, Edmonton will be in a rebuild anyway, because guys like Nugent Hopkins will be gone. Guys like Hyman will be gone. Guys like the defenseman will be gone. Nurse, all these guys will be gone. It's going to be a whole new team anyway.
Okay.
So I think that 3 year makes sense.
And you signed Ekholm for 3 years. So basically, they're basically saying this is we have 3 years to get this done. No,
Yeah.
I mean that's what I'm.
And
that's
you
what
brought
I'm getting.
Ingram, and I think that was a good move.
That's a very good move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Ingram is a nice sly
It's
little.
a safety.
Yeah.
It's a safety
Yeah,
move.
yeah. That's a nice sly little.
I think
You know.
he can battle for the gig. I really do.
I think so. too.
100%.
I
And
think
you know
so, too.
what? It might create some what is it called? Healthy
friendly,
competition.
friendly competition, man.
Some
That's
healthy
always good.
competition.
Actually.
You
Michael,
always
you know that.
You always want a good tandem, right?
Yeah.
But that's my question to you, Mike. Do you think, like in 3 years' time, because obviously the lineup would be older, a lot of pieces are going to move from here to then. Would you be mad at getting rid of McDavid in 2-3 years?
No, if the team, let's put it this way, if the Oilers are not in a position to win within the next 3 years,
You got to get rid
it's
of him.
going to be rebuild time.
Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
get rid of him.
So the window is now.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I'm
It's
gonna
now.
Mike.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what I mean?
correct me if I'm gonna compare it to this. Sidney Crosby hasn't done nothing for the last couple of years. That team has sucked balls, right?
Whoa,
Pittsburgh.
whoa,
He's-
whoa,
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 whoa.
whoa.
Good.
He's been amazing.
Sidney Crosby hasn't
guys,
done nothing.
I said the team has sucked balls, is what I said.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he's
but
been,
he-
he's been
That's why I'm comparing it to him. And still, if you trade him now, is what I'm saying, he's still worth a fortune.
Yes.
So I'm thinking Connor is going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Guys, what the hell? I never said Sidney Crosby sucked. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well,
the
you
way
said
you phrased
Sidney
it,
Crosby
you
has
said-
No,
done
I said,
nothing.
and the team has. I didn't say Sidney Crosby did nothing. I said the team has sucked balls.
We'll take it back one day.
Okay, whatever. They suck fucking balls,
yeah,
and he's still worth a fortune.
but he's Sidney Crosby.
Yeah,
And
well,
Connor's
Connor.
But we were talking about this before, right? Which
He's gonna
is-
He's gonna be worth something.
Yes, absolutely, he will be. But his game is way more reliant on speed than
Yeah.
Sidney's.
Yeah, I understand, Mike, but he's still Connor McDavid.
I know, but at
You can still rebuild your team
I know.
tomorrow if you trade him,
I
right?
understand, and he'll still be great. But a 32 Connor McDavid will not be a
Yeah,
will not be a 22.
absolutely.
Connor McDavid.
And a 38 Sidney Crosby is not a 28 Sidney Crosby.
He's pretty
And
damn
look,
close.
See, there
He's
you go. That's
pretty
my
damn
point, guys.
Yeah, but
and
but
they're
that's-
still willing to give you half a fucking team for him.
right. But that's because Sid's game doesn't
More
really
physical.
count on speed.
No, but
Exactly.
Sidney's still Sidney Crosby, man.
Yeah,
You know, are you kidding me? He's still
I
the
still-
smartest guy I've ever seen play
Honestly
hockey.
speaking, I still put him in like
Top
top
10.
top 8 players. in
Yeah,
the league.
easily.
Yeah.
Even top 5. Yeah, absolutely.
sure.
You kidding me?
He's amazing.
Yeah.
It's
but
fucking incredible.
I just think that Connor's super elite level, once the speed starts to go, he's gonna have to reinvent himself.
I think
Because
we still got a long way to go.
He's got amazing moves. He's got everything else. He's got unbelievable skill. But what happens when
The
he's
Jets
no
go
lo-
out?
he's no longer 20 strides ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
So
Jets
he'll
go
be
out.
10.
Eventually,
I agree
defensemen.
with him, but this is what coping looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay,
eventually, the defensemen are going to catch him. Eventually,
Yes, but there's so many players in the NHL that have survived for years and years.
Patrick
with-
Liney is still playing,
No,
guys.
but forget Patrick.
that's a
Laine.
horrible
Well, that's
example.
Corey Perry.
What
Corey
about
Perry
Corey
has
Perry?
never
He was
been a
never
fast player. Pavelski was never a fast player.
That's what I'm saying.
But
So
that-
Joe
he's-
Thornton.
you'll still,
never-
guys. You're agreeing with me.
No, but you're saying exactly what I'm saying.
No, he's
Their game was never dependent on speed.
No,
ever.
but I feel like speed is just a compliment.
Hang
for
on a
him.
second. What happened to PK
Burns a
Subban
lot.
when he couldn't skate anymore? His career ended.
He started slew footing people.
He started slew footing. It was game
Guys.
over.
Connor you just said, what's going to happen then when he's not 20 steps ahead of everybody? He'll be 10 steps ahead of everybody. Don't worry about it. He's still the best player.
And my point is, in 3 years' time, if Edmonton's not there,
Then it's time
it's
to
time
move. That's
to
it.
start over.
Same thing. I got asked that question today with Austin Matthews. Are you happy? But guys, the
Pablo.
Toronto Maple Leafs have nothing in the pipeline. Nothing. There's Easton Cowan in between you and me. That's nothing to fucking write home about. Okay.
just to ask a question out of pure curiosity,
What?
because now we were on that topic about 10 seconds ago. When Pavel Bure was close to retirement,
Yeah.
was he like really bad? Like in like
No,
was he-
no. Pavel Bure was a gem, man. This
The Rocket.
injuries, and that's why they called him the Rocket, right?
The Russian Rocket.
The Russian Rocket. He's dude,
even towards the end, because
Yeah.
he's somebody that relied mainly
it's just
on speed.
injuries and everything. Yeah, whatever. You know.
But that happens too with age, right?
Yes,
Speed,
of course.
Injuries, and then look at guys like Sergei Fedorov. Like
Yeah.
as soon as he lost his Jets, it was
Yeah.
nobody cared no more.
Mike, you're right.
Yeah,
I'm just saying he's so far ahead of everybody now
I agree.
that even him at a half, at half staff kind of thing, he's still fucking better than
Well,
everybody
you
else.
know what?
Yeah,
For McDavid's legacy, I hope he knows when to hang them up.
yeah.
Oh, he will. He's that kind of guy.
you don't
Crazy
want
now
to
having this conversation.
you don't
know.
want to have a guy
It seems
that
like he just came into the league
Yeah, I
yesterday.
know, that's what
a
I'm
guy
saying.
that's godly on the ice be remembered for he's nothing that special.
Are
anymore.
you fucking crazy?
No, but I'm saying when
Go.
the Jets go out, then he's
nah,
older.
man. He's
It's
one of the-
happened
he's
to
one of
great
the-
players.
Absolutely. Anyway,
But I love the guy. I'm happy he's there.
Of
But I
course.
really believe
Great
for
contract.
for the Edmonton owners, the window is now.
that's okay. So you agree with
No.
me? It's the 3 years. That's why,
This
because
is it.
everybody's like, oh, he's such a, he did such a great thing. a certain percentage of the cap. I think it's like 13% of the cap that he took, which is amazing because he
Because
leaves
he
them
gave
the
his
rest.
team a chance.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
And
Which is what Sidney Crosby
other
did
beauty-
in Pittsburgh.
the other
Which is
beauty
what
about
Kirill
this,
Kaprizov didn't do.
That's right.
what the beauty is though,
Mitch Marner. Sorry, what?
the beauty about all this is he literally created a time frame for the team.
Yeah,
He
Yeah,
said,
that's it.
"You guys have 2 years." So now it's
3. Yeah,
3.
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
2 more years after this one.
yeah.
If you don't figure out your shit,
I'm out of
you're
here.
losing.
Yeah, that's it.
But-
That's it.
And now Ekholm did the same thing.
Yeah, they signed Ekholm for the
He
same
signed
amount.
for a lower amount than what he could have got.
Yeah,
This
Well, I
core,
think you have that pressure.
well, that's
too.
it. This core is together for
2
3 more
years.
years.
that's it.
That's it.
So you're good with that. Being an Edmonton fan, you're good with that.
Well,
I'd be good with that.
You have to know when it's time. And you know what? In 3 years, if they've won 2 cups by then,
Yeah.
you reevaluate.
We'll get to that later.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
But look, even for himself though, like you know how they say, like if you're a real Edmonton fan, because Connor McDavid's done everything for that city, up there,
Absolutely.
right? Nobody can snub him, even if in the contract talks, whatever. He just gave
Don't matter.
3 years instead. You got to respect what he's done for the city. And for him, if in 3 years, obviously, I don't see the Edmonton Oilers being what they are today. Like I don't think anybody sees them being what they are today. I think you still want the guy to win a cup and have a chance to win the cup.
Yes,
right?
but I would love to see him lifted in Edmonton.
yeah, everybody.
Come
would.
on, man, you kidding me?
Realistically,
Bring
everybody
him back
would.
to Canada.
Realistically,
Yeah.
everybody would, but you know, if 3 years go by and he doesn't win a cup, you want him to be one of the guys. to win the cup,
Absolutely.
right? Like Ovi, you know, like if Ovi was going to retire without a cup,
Yeah, that
It would've
was
been
gonna
kinda
suck.
sad, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, it was gonna suck.
Well, look, I'll segue this, and I know we're going to get into another topic, but let me segue it right
Uh-huh.
with this comment. If the Oilers don't win the cup
Yeah.
in the next 3 years,
Mhm.
then I say the next Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup is Montreal.
Absolutely.
100%.
That's crazy.
Absolutely. No,
That's
why do you
fucking
say it's crazy? Look
Because
what they have,
we
man.
just went through the fucking rebuild.
But they'll
Yeah,
be,
but that's what it is.
but
Yanni,
in
you're
two-
good for
in
10
about-
years. You
in
suck
about-
for 10
in about
years.
2 years, man, you're going to be a legitimate contender.
100%.
100%.
100%. But you know, like we saw Toronto, for example. Toronto
They
had
missed
their
the boat.
chance.
They missed the
had their
boat.
chance. Last year was their chance.
That bubblehead in Pittsburgh destroyed everything. He gave them everything they wanted, and you had all the money tied up with 4 guys. Guys, we have to go through this all over again.
No.
It's over. I'm a Leafs fan. You can tell. Look behind me. It's not happening. Forget
No,
it.
But like
Forget
I said,
it.
last year you guys were the closest
Yes,
ones to eliminate
yes.
the Panthers.
And it had to happen last year, but we lost
Yes.
Stolars. I know you're gonna say just
Yes.
excuses. No, the truth is not excuses.
I agree with
It's what happened. The guy got cracked. Bandit cracked him over the head.
Yeah.
He's out. Whatever. We lost. It's over.
you.
It's
But
done.
that was your chance.
That was the chance.
Yeah.
It's over now. It's done. You're not gonna win with
I
this
think
team.
I think you still guys still have.
We have a good team, and anything can
I don't
happen.
think-
Injuries. Look at Florida, guys. They don't have Matthew Tkachuk. They don't have Barkov's gone for the
Yeah.
year. That does a
I
lot
think-
for a team.
I think Florida's getting to the point of too banged up now. Like,
well, right now as we
Yeah.
speak, they're banged up.
But
So
playoff-
right away you can leapfrog these guys in the playoffs, right?
Right.
But never count fucking Zito out.
Never.
We saw what he did last year.
But I'll give you one thing.
Now the Caps-
Chicago gave them a run for their fucking money last
It's the
night.
first game of the year, though.
No,
His
no, no.
First game of the year,
Spencer
Yanni.
Knight, fucking
Yeah, no, he's
he
yes.
played.
and
the
he's
game.
part of that Florida goalie
Yeah.
camp.
that
he
camp that they all came
played-
out of there.
And are
Fuck.
you seeing that new kid? That's,
Montembeau
the new
and
kid
him,
that's going
yeah.
to replace Bobrovsky?
Yeah.
Was it Tarasov or Tasarov?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever?
Tasarov or
kid's
something
good
like that.
Dude, he looks amazing.
Yeah.
They've already got
So-
Bobrovsky's successor ready
yeah,
to
yeah.
go.
Guys, look, Bill Zito ain't no fucking
No, but
dummy.
that goaltending department they
Yeah,
have there,
that's Bobby Lou, man.
they just keep churning out amazing goalies.
That's Bobby Lou
All
doing
right.
that.
Before we move to the next one,
But-
I think we need to shout somebody out.
Oh, our sponsors.
Our sponsors.
Yeah, of course. No, we were gonna do that later, guys. And this is why this all is happening, Michael. This is why you're here, because of my dear friends over at Red One. Look. Guys, all your musical needs, all your podcast needs, all your DJ needs, and all your what do you call them? Like MI needs, right? Like
Musical instruments.
musical instrument needs. Go see them
MI.
at 26. That's what it's
That's
called.
what they,
Yeah.
that's what they call
That's
it.
funny.
Go see them over at 2069 Chartier in Dorval. Or you can reach them at 225-2226. You tell them Puck Nation sent you. You tell them Mimo and Mike and Yanni sent you. And you know what? Even today, Michael sent you.
Exactly.
All right, go
Yeah.
see Sergio,
Michael
go see
Raton
Tommy,
sent me.
Yeah.
and go see
Check out
James.
Red
They'll
One.
help you out with all your stuff,
Well,
guys.
I want to jump back into that segue. Though,
Yeah.
that I threw at Yanni.
Go ahead.
So, I mean, getting to the Habs.
Yeah.
Now, I know that I was just saying that. I really believe that if the Oilers don't do this,
We're
your
the
team,
next
you're the
ones.
next ones to lift the Stanley Cup in Canada.
That's
And
fucked
since
up,
you're the
though.
last ones to lift the Stanley Cup in Canada, right?
But that's fucked
So,
up because
that's
what
just
happened
the
to
way-
Calgary? What
gonna
happened to Vancouver?
Well,
What happened to
Ottawa.
Winnipeg?
I think
Ottawa.
I think Calgary is
I don't count Ottawa.
getting their shit together.
Calgary
a bit,
messed up.
but they got a long way. Vancouver's to me is a lost case.
Calgary messed up
Yeah,
when
Vancouver,
they got rid
I'm
of
seeing it.
when they got rid of Johnny when they lost Johnny Gaudreau.
and
and then they lost Kachuk.
And I think Winnipeg's just a vacuum of nonsense. Like they have this amazing
It's
team
sad.
that just never wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can always like count them to make the playoffs, but be out by the
You
second
know,
round.
Hellebuck.
Yeah, forget it. He's a mush.
He's a choke.
Exactly.
He's a choke. Choke
choker.
artist.
And same
He's
thing
the
with these
beast in the
monkeys
season.
behind me. Same thing. Look,
Season goalie.
I love them.
But-
I want them to win, but it's not going to happen.
But getting to the Habs,
Yeah.
you have a defenseman signature issue.
Well, Yanni, I wanted to run this by you. I mentioned this to you before we were out there just watching
Let
the
me
game.
call Ken Hughes real quick.
Yeah, you call him.
All right.
So
figure it out.
we've been throwing him flowers the whole time the podcast has existed. I think he's one of the greatest that I've seen here in Montreal.
Yep. I
Okay,
agree.
he's one of the
Kent
greatest
Hughes,
GMs, and he's even one of the greatest ones in the league right now. Especially you, Michael, knowing that you're a Rangers fan and look at the shit that you guys have been doing.
It was painful.
Last night we're gonna get to that later. But Yanni, we've been throwing him flowers this whole time.
Yeah.
But I think he made one mistake. If everything I'm reading is true, apparently they had the chance of signing Lane Hudson a couple months ago, whatever it was, for a little bit less than Noah Dobson, and that's what he wanted. And the Canadians
around
said
8,
no.
9 million.
And the Canadians said no. Now, hear me out. They just signed Hughes, the kid. He was in
New Jersey.
New Jersey for 9.5.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Okay.
But yeah.
And yesterday, Jackson Lacombe got $9 million a year in Anaheim, right?
Yeah.
So, just a question for you. What are you giving Lane Hudson? Your first fucking born child? What? I don't get it.
Keys to Le Mille de la Gauchette.
He just
What?
They're giving him the keys to Mille
He
de la
just-
Gauchette.
he just became minimum $10 million player. Minimum.
Yes, in NHL value, yes.
Yeah.
But
What does that mean in NHL value? It's not fucking Bell
Anywhere-
Province value, I know what you're saying.
anywhere,
They'll give you hot dogs. No.
if he was going to sign on another team, yes, 10 million easy. I have a feeling Ken Hughes is going to get it done for less.
But he said no to less than 9.
Doesn't matter.
The-
He was
What do you
an
mean? Doesn't matter.
agent.
So wait, hold
He
on.
was an
Less
agent.
than 9 is no. So after 9 is 10. You just said no.
Listen, he could come back. He could come back to
It's
Hudson's
Ken
agent
Hughes, dude.
and say Luke Hughes is the comparable. We're going to give you that money. He could say that.
You
Ma-
know?
just match
So-
it. Match it.
No, because
So he said no a month ago, and he's gonna say yes tomorrow.
no, because
The market
Hudson
changes.
won a college-
Term.
Hudson won a
there's-
college.
See, I was going with that. Luke Hughes had nothing to negotiate with, and he got that. Jackson Lacombe, I found out about him this morning.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But
Okay.
yeah, and hold
Okay.
on a second.
And he
Hold
got
on.
9
Hold
point.
on, and then you drafted
also
him in your
25.
fantasy.
Yeah, and then you drafted him today.
I did?
Yeah.
Is that what I did?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the guy I pressed?
Yeah.
Okay. I did a draft today, and I just pressed things like this, and he came up. Whatever.
Yeah, but
Is that really? Did I draft him for
Yeah.
you? What a clown I am.
I really,
Whatever.
I
What a
really,
fucking ham.
honestly, man, that Luke Hughes thing, I really think he got.
Okay.
I think they actually paid him because his brothers are good.
Yeah.
I agree with
They-
that.
Yeah, bro. You,
Yeah, you know what it
Your
is,
mom's a
right?
broad. Here's a fucking 10
So,
million.
but like your brothers are superstars, so here you go.
Yeah, it was.
on,
It's
man.
to guarantee that they could get Quinn.
It must be.
That's
Okay, so
exactly what
it must
okay,
be.
but guys, all joking aside,
It's not worth that money.
all joking aside. So if I'm Lane Hudson's agent, I'm gonna say, okay, so that guy got 9.5. The guy that Mimo did this and selected in his hockey pool got 9.5. What's the name again? Lacombe. Okay, yeah. Now I won a Calder Trophy. I tied the most assist records for defensemen like ever. I want to like the number starts at I don't know 12.
Okay.
What do you tell me
Okay.
if you're Mr.
All right,
Hughes?
I'm Hughes.
Yeah.
I tell you, kid, you want to play in Montreal or you want to go play in Anaheim?
I want to go Anaheim. I don't care. I want my
Yeah,
money.
no, so you'll never win. Go play in Anaheim.
I don't think he says that.
No, I don't think so either.
think he
What I do
Oh,
think
There's a lot
like,
of kids that are
I'll
saying
tell
that.
you what
Michael.
I do think he says.
I know. I'm saying I don't think you says that.
I
I
know.
know. He says
Yeah,
Hughes
that's- I
doesn't.
agree.
That's
I
what,
agree
that's
with
what
you.
I would say.
I think Hughes sits
Yeah.
there and says, "Are you $3 million better than Cale Makar? Are you $3 million?
Hold on a sec. I have an answer for
Are
that.
you
$3 million better than Kill McCarr signed it 4 years ago.
Doesn't
So it's
matter.
not-
He's
yes,
Cale
it does.
Makar.
Doesn't matter. That was 4 years ago. You can't compare apples to
Are
oranges.
you better than Quinn Hughes?
This guy signed yesterday. You have to compare it to the guy that signed yesterday, not the guy that signed 4 years ago.
when Ken Holland ran Detroit.
Is Kaprizov better than
When-
Wayne Gretzky?
when
You
Ken,
can't
when
say
Ken
that.
Holland ran Detroit,
Yeah,
what did he tell all the players?
I understand, Mike. It doesn't work like that.
But what
no
did
more.
he tell them?
I know what he told them, Mike. Just like what they said. What's his name?
Didn't
in
matter
Boston.
what year it was.
Yes, it does matter because these kids today are not Steve Yzerman.
But-
They're not Brett Hall.
Why does-
They're not Datsuk.
I-
They're not Henry.
Just to touch on that issue, why doesn't the league just reevaluate the cap every 5 years instead of doing it like almost every year?
I said this on one of our shows a couple months ago.
Because
They
it causes
fucked
so
up
much
when they said,
problems.
yeah, they fucked up when they said it's going up in the next 3, like every year for the
Every
next 3 years.
year, yeah.
You can't do that because now
Your
the agents are
contracts are screwed.
Yeah,
exactly.
but listen, man. At the end of this season, first of all, Patrick Laine is off the books. Even if you keep him, you're keeping him at a big discount.
Okay.
Okay.
Mike, that's
No,
not
but
to do
there's
with
the
it.
money.
No, it
The
has
money's
everything
right
to
there.
do
No, it doesn't.
because you're going to save all kinds of money.
It doesn't
Then on top of
matter.
it, the cap's going
What
up
does that have to do with what you're giving Lane Hudson?
because you have the money to give him.
So what? So because I find a wallet, I'm going to give it to you? No, it doesn't work
What are
like
you going to
that.
do? You're going to let him walk away?
If he
You
wants
can't.
fucking 15 million, yeah, get
You
out of
can't-
here.
you can't
He's
go.
an RFA
They're not
regardless.
letting him
You
go.
can't.
He's an
Okay,
RFA.
So
Rookie of the
that's
year,
what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
let him go.
Did he fuck up? That was my question. That's why we're talking about it.
No, you know why?
Did he fuck up by
No.
not signing him for less than 8 million?
All right. So right now his value is at fucking high as fuck. Right?
Okay.
He just
Okay.
came off of a
Just
Calder.
do a bridge deal, though.
He doesn't want a bridge deal, let's say.
Okay.
So
Every-
you let him play out this season. If he's fucking on fire, you know what? The kid fucking deserves that money.
Yeah.
If the kid has a little bit of a slump, there's your negotiation. You're dropping down to 8 million. Look, you're not performing like last year. This is what I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
And I got to tell
I
you.
don't know if it's simple as
No,
that.
but it is simple as that because
It is.
all their
No,
core,
it's-
all of their core
It's like
is
how they're
locked up long term.
Yeah.
Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield,
Mhm.
Slavkovsky, Dobson, Gooley,
Yeah.
all these guys are locked up long
Mhm.
term.
Yeah. 3 years ago.
They're still locked up long term.
I know, Mike. You're missing what I'm saying. They signed them 3 years ago. It's
Yeah.
not the same, Mike.
I'm not saying they're going to get the money like that. What I'm saying is he's going to sign 8 years
Yeah.
and he's going to get more money than Dobson, and that's okay.
Okay.
You know-
So answer my question. Did what's his name mess up by not signing him?
If it's a $1 million difference?
Well,
Big
apparently
deal.
he said he was willing and ready to take about $1 million less than Noah Dobson.
So even if he gets the same as Dobson, oh well. So what?
So
money well
so
spent.
Yes, so then
I
he
think
did
it's
mess up.
worth it.
Guys,
I think
if
it's worth it.
you look just in general, if you look at every guy that's won the Calder Trophy,
Mhm.
they've all had a big payday. when
Of
throwing for
course,
them.
of course, of
Like
course.
Matty Bernier's got paid a shit.
Yeah, no
ton
shit.
too.
And he hasn't
I
done
would-
anything
honestly
after
speaking,
that.
I'm not the biggest Matty Bernier's fan. I think he's a good
He's okay,
player.
but look,
He's
he
a
was the
big
best
fucking-
rookie that year,
but he
Michael.
was
That's
the
all it
best
is.
rookie that year.
Yeah.
When you come off your entry level, I want Calder of the year. I want rookie. Of the
That's
year.
what I'm trying to tell
That's
Mike,
the- that's
because
the
that's what I'm going to
But
negotiate
they
it with.
have to, but though on the other point, like obviously I understand your point to saying
Mhm.
I'd let him walk. Fuck that. If he wants 12,
Oh, 15 million, bro. Get out of
No,
here.
He's not going to ask for
He's
it.
not gonna ask for 15,
No,
but
it's
if
not.
he could ask for a potential 12 to 13.
12, 13. Yeah, that's
and you
exactly where I
have
was
to
going.
pay him if you're the Habs. Like at some point,
Look.
you're gonna have to make that
Yep.
room.
But in the case of these other guys that get these contracts and stuff, yeah, some of them are amazing and whatever stuff. But it's like some guys are like the guy he mentioned. There's no question. There's no fucking question. He is the most talented player on Montreal.
No one's denying that.
His natural talent level.
No one is
through the
denying
roof.
that.
So my point is, if he's not worth that money, nobody is.
You're right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So you
You're
might as well give it to your
You're-
best
You're
guy.
absolutely right.
Yeah.
Kaprizov,
Again,
man.
all I asked was, did he mess up not signing him at 8?
No.
Well, yeah, he did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
exactly.
but it's
you
not
messed
Lane
up 6
Hudson.
million
You can't predict
times.
the future, but you can't predict the future.
No,
but
obviously not. I'm just
But I
saying.
feel like he's somebody that's also like I feel like Lane Hudson is somebody that has a lot of entourage around him, rightfully so. But I feel like he's also somebody that's like he has a lot of demands as a person. You know, like his dad was pissed off and was on the radio in Ontario saying
He should have been
"My
on the team,
son-"
Michael.
He should have, but
He should have been.
He
what is it?
absolutely
Like,
should have.
It's your first year. Listen,
I
you
understand.
know,
He's going to be
like,
there for the next
you'll
14
be
years. I get
there
it.
for-
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
Your dad doesn't have to go on a radio station.
No,
and be
but-
like, well, my son could change his citizenship. Like,
Yeah.
like,
That's just fathers being fathers, man.
yeah, I get it.
Listen, you don't remember Eric Lindros's father was fucking ruling his life.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
he did.
There was Wade Redden with his mom. There was so many
And
of them.
guys
that-
did change. Look, Brett Hull did change citizenship.
Yeah.
Like there are
Yeah,
guys that
Brett
have
Hull
done it.
did it.
So Bobby played on Team
Canada,
Yeah,
and
Bobby
Brett.
and Brett was in Team USA because
But-
Team Canada said
So
no.
crazy.
but Brett is also Canadian.
But he's Canadian,
I
and
should
you know,
this, but I don't.
That's crazy though.
Michael,
right?
you weren't even like you weren't
So-
even a sparkle in your father's eye when all this happened.
Anyway.
You know what I mean?
Look, I think that Lane Hudson's going to sign somewhere between 10 and 11, and I think
More than
deserves- and
Dobson.
I think he deserves it.
Listen, I never said he didn't deserve it. All
He's
I'm
just
saying,
asking
I
if
just
he-
asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked if they messed up. That's all. That's all I want.
Look,
to know.
But I also know that Kent Hughes pulls a lot of rabbits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
might-
yeah.
He
Listen,
might just turn around and get him.
to
done
me, right
anyway.
now, you know what, Mike? In my lifetime, I'm older than you guys. I think this is the best front office the Montreal Canadiens have had in
Yes.
my lifetime. in my lifetime.
Well,
And I can name you some
Bergevin did a lot
fucking
too.
lemons, man. That Gauthier guy, like, what the hell?
Why did Mike look
I'm
at
sorry,
me?
what?
Did you say Bergevin?
I think he did good. No, like wasn't he?
Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
He surrounded Carey Price with garbage.
Get the fuck out of my house.
Mark Bergevin ruined Carey
This dude,
Price's
yeah.
career. Ruined it.
The other
Wow.
guy, the Gauthier guy. Oh my god,
Dude, this guy was known for what?
nothing.
Nothing. For
Reggie Houle,
trading Mike Camilleri in the middle of a game.
dude. Reggie Houle. He went from selling beer
Scott
yesterday.
Gomez?
Goche.
Or was that Gainey?
It's Camilleri.
No, the Scott Gomez trade.
That was good.
That was Gainey.
That was
That was
Gainey.
That was
Gainey.
Gainey.
That was
Another one.
pretty. Yeah.
Mike, you
Another
remember?
banana.
You remember Reggie Houle?
Yep.
No.
Reggie Houle.
I remember a certain trade in '95
Dude, he went from selling beer
to trading Patrick Roy.
to fucking trading Patrick Roy in like a week. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like the best at the time was the best goaltender ever. And he went from selling fucking 2-4s to that.
You know, from that day
It's
forward,
insane, dude.
Montreal's been cursed.
You're still been cursed, exactly.
But I think they're finally coming out of it.
Which is why I'm saying I think it's the best front office I've ever seen Montreal have in my lifetime. In my lifetime,
That,
and I'm
that's
not
coming
even
from a Leaf fan.
Maybe since Serge Savard, but yes, I agree.
including Serge Savard,
Yeah.
You know what I appreciate about
including
Nico is
Serge
that
Savard.
he's-
Because
he's
let's
fan,
call a
he's
spade a
not
spade.
delusional.
Sorry.
Now I was saying one thing I appreciate about you is you're a Leafs fan, but you're not delusional.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not delusional.
No,
I'll
he's
tell you
realistic.
exactly
You'll call
like
it
it
as
is.
it is. Yeah.
Dude, anyway, we'll get to that after. Even Mike, even you said Serge Savard. Serge Savard had a different mentality, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, and it worked. He got his cups.
He did. He was
got
a
his
winner.
cups. You know,
But look,
But-
anyway, in the end, Lane Hudson's going to get his money.
I think so too. I think he deserves to get his money, but
He
you know,
is, I'm going to go like on a skill level, and even in the NHL, like I'm going
Mhm.
to say it straight. Other than Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar, who's better than him?
Fox.
No chance. He's literally, I literally think he's the third best defenseman in the NHL.
I don't know
I'd
about
put Heiskanen
defenseman,
over
but
him.
What?
I'd put
yeah,
Heiskanen
Heiskanen
over
is there,
him.
Hedman is there. I mean, you know,
Zach
Hedman's
Werenski.
old, man.
doesn't matter. He's still there. He's still good.
Hedman's damaged.
Everybody
he's still
forgets
good.
Zach Werenski, bro. This guy's a
But-
beast.
Zach Ryan. Fuck.
Yeah, but-
Stop saying that. We
But I'm
should've
talking
signed
about
him.
the natural explosive
Oh,
talent.
that's
Oh,
just
if you're talking
incredible.
about explosive talent, no, you don't
Him and
find
Cale
out
Makar.
about that, but if you're talking about defensive IQ, honestly, and we had that discussion before, and you not putting Adam Fox in the top 10 is crazy. I'm a Rangers fan, but I'm not trying to be delusional. I think Adam Fox. Is
You are a little bit delusional.
No, I think he's a
You're a
top five
Rangers
defenseman
fan,
in the
bro.
league.
Okay, let's get to your stupid Rangers. What happened last night? Sullivan's first game back against the team that he coached, and he gets
I'm done
hammered.
with the team.
last night in the dressing room, you're like, "Fuck them! I never want to cheer for them
Yeah.
again." I'm like, dude,
No, yeah, I left the house.
you won't make the playoffs this year. You know that.
Trash.
Oh,
No.
I listen.
I'll bet you a hot dog right now. The Pittsburgh finishes ahead of you guys.
No,
That's
And
bad.
Pittsburgh's got
That's
nothing.
bad.
no.
They're gonna get rid of
Pittsburgh
Crosby,
finishes above us,
Malkin.
There's a serious issue in the league. I think it's time to dismantle the league. If Pittsburgh finishes before us,
The
shut it
Pittsburgh
down,
Penguins.
send them
I
to
said
the
it here
NFL.
first, okay, guys.
Send them to the
The
NFL.
Pittsburgh Penguins will finish ahead of the New York.
Look,
Rangers.
look at the jersey up behind you right now.
Yeah.
Look.
They also align each other.
Yeah. Okay. The
No,
Pittsburgh
yeah.
Penguins will finish ahead of you.
But it's the first game of the season. I probably jumped the gun yesterday saying I'm done with the year.
No, but let me ask
Yeah.
about the Rangers. In all honesty, what do you have in the pipeline? What?
Same thing as us.
Like, there's
No,
no
nothing.
future planning
No,
at
because
all.
we had a stretch of years where we got a horseshoe up our ass.
Yeah.
Didn't finish that bad in the league, but still got the first overall picks.
Yeah.
So first or second, right? But we have a few prospects, but not to say to the level of, let's say, the Habs that have accumulated picks in the top 10. for the
But that's
last-
what happens when you
5,
suck
6
for 10
years.
years. Then you're good for 10
Yeah.
years. Look at the Leafs. That's what we
But
got.
it's only
Willie,
been
we got
over-
Marner, we got Matthews. But now it's over. That window's done. It's closed. We have Easton Cowan, who between you and me, you're not ready for the NHL. You're not.
I was surprised Gauthier got cut. Honestly speaking, with us, I was surprised he got cut. Like
Nothing there. Nothing. But you guys, you basically pulled a fucking garage sale last year. You threw everybody out.
Well, it's because we set a precedent, right? When we signed Shesterkin, we set a precedent.
That was your biggest mistake. bro.
Because
was
to
it.
me-
Why did you
because-
give that guy that
no,
money?
I agree with the signature. I think the way they went about the signature wasn't the right way.
Why? By giving
They-
him all
they
all those
basically
dollar
said-
bills.
Well,
By giving him all that dollar bills.
no, I know.
I would have told him,
What I
good.
mean by that
Go
is
back
that-
to your country. Go stand in line for toilet paper again and get the fuck out of my face. That's what I would. Dude, you're not worth it. What they give him 10, 12,
11.
11,
11.
$11 million.
But that's what you have to
For a
prove.
goalie.
Just to get back to the point of Hudson. You have to pay for your
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I mean,
I'd give it to
restricting
Lane
whether
Hudson.
You like it or not? Is a top 3 goalie.
Here's a question for Yanni. Here's one. Sorry, Mike.
No
Yeah.
boy.
Here's a question for you. So if he lays an egg this year and he gets, I don't know, 45 points, then what?
Lane?
Then Kent's in a better place.
He's in a lot
You
better
buy him
place.
So
Yeah, you buy him out. You
Next step,
restricted
buyout.
free agent,
trade-
let him go.
you trade him to Colorado.
Lower Calafleurs.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
No,
My friend got one coffee too. No.
it definitely.
Well, that's what they are now, man. Every time I go to fucking Tim Hortons, that's all you see. But whatever. Okay.
I personally,
Uh,
I personally think that it puts the Habs in a better place
yeah.
because
Yeah, it does.
it is what his sophomore year, the sophomore
Yeah.
curse.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna help him.
All right, guys. Today, 2 other big signatures, big signatures, big signings today. Kyle Connor at 12 million for 8 years. I think that's a great deal.
Great deal.
I love that kid.
Poor
man.
guy.
I hate that ginger.
I fucking love that kid.
Fantastic
Ginger.
player,
What a hockey player,
but
man.
poor guy.
Yeah, over there, bro.
Stuck on that team.
It's so fucking cold over there. Jesus
Dude, I'm
Christ.
sure that
You're in
money
buttfuck
brings you
nowhere in Canada.
fucking.
Sorry?
You're in buttfuck nowhere in Canada.
No, dude, you don't understand. I've been to buttfuck nowhere. There's more people than Winnipeg.
That kind of money in Winnipeg. That kind of money in Winnipeg must bring you fucking far.
Dude.
Oh,
it-
yeah,
like
you,
king-
you
king
are
of
the,
the
rich,
world
you're the
there.
richest guy.
But
in the
I
city.
honestly, I love that kid, man. I think he's so good.
He's
He's
amazing.
such a great hockey
It's
player.
amazing.
I think it's great. I think Winnipeg, they're good for another 8 years with
Yeah.
him. Is good. And right tonight, right before the game, Jack Eichel signed, man. He's staying with Mitchie. So I was wrong.
Mariners.
I thought it would have depended on how the whole Mitch Marner thing
Yeah.
would have happened, you know. But it looks like they're
I don't
sticking.
understand.
Is
Vegas.
Stone
Vegas
on
have so many big
LTIR?
Yeah, but they don't care because if you don't work, you know what?
Yeah,
They
they trade
remind
you.
me of Jerry Jones in
There's no
football.
loyalty, bro.
Yeah.
They remind me of Jerry Jones in Dallas. You're good. Yeah, okay. No, get the fuck out of here.
They've been in the
They don't
league-
care. They
they've
don't
been
care.
in the league for what 8 years now, 7 years,
Whatever,
it is, since
10
2018,
And-
I still
and they have a cup.
I don't feel an identity to that team.
Oh yeah, well, you know what their identity? They have a ring,
They do.
and these guys have been in the league for about
I
the
know.
100 and the carry
free
the 7.
dances for
And you
life.
fucking suck. They have done nothing since
Huh?
50, 67.
Those guys have got free dances for life, man.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, you kidding
Free
me,
tips,
man?
too.
Dude,
Ever since they've been in the league, they've been a contender.
They
yeah,
have. They literally
yeah,
have.
they, yeah,
They
yeah.
literally have.
They haven't had
Okay,
a bad year.
Let,
really.
let's call it what it is. The first year, I think the league kind of gave them the. Everybody said, give them all your fucking scraps. There wasn't that many scraps in there. That was a fucking powerhouse.
No, but like, look, Carlson.
They reached the
was on
final the first year.
William Carlson. Yeah, but William Carlson was on the third line in Columbus.
Yeah, and he scored 50 goals, 40,
Exactly.
40
But
whatever
if
goals
you-
there.
If you're putting him on the third line and you're doing nothing with him and you don't see any value to him, and I pick him up and the guy puts up 50 goals.
That's right.
your
That's what
problem,
I'm
not
saying.
mine.
There wasn't it wasn't like an expansion team. These guys are fucking
No,
good.
their
Never
best
mind.
player-
Yeah,
their
they were
best player
loaded.
well, they had 2 good players. The 2 best players were Marchessault
Marchessault and
Fleury.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fleury
yeah.
was crazy. Fleury was a crazy pickup that year.
Anyway,
No,
Look,
by the
Vegas is
way,
a great team.
Your
Yeah,
Leafs beat
absolutely.
the Montreal Canadiens, sadly.
Uh,
5-2.
5-2. Okay,
Yeah.
I had said 3-2. Okay.
The
Wasn't
Leafs
that
beat the
the
Canadiens.
projection?
Yeah.
Wow, that was I don't know who predicted that before in the room, but he said 5-2.
was
Maybe
Matt.
Nick.
Yeah.
Nick
Was
or
it Matt or was it no Nick? It was Nick.
Nick,
Nick said it.
Yeah.
Nick said 5-2.
That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
Canadians.
No.
No, he said
He
Leafs.
said Leafs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Crazy.
1-0 for me.
5-2.
Yeah.
But
So you guys 8-2 this year?
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, exactly.
So-
Gives a shit.
anyway, a lot of big signing, and Mitch gets his center for the next 8 years now.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they're staying
I
together.
want to see how
He
that's
went
going to
from
work.
Matthews to Eichel. That's what
Yeah.
he did.
It's the core 2 now.
Both
How
the
do you think
Ameri-
that's going to work? You think they're going to
core
mesh?
two.
I guess we're gonna find out.
Oh, well, we'll find out, Yanni. We'll find out real soon.
Eichel doesn't seem like a soft dude, man.
He's not soft.
He seems like a guy that's going to fucking go rip your fucking head off
Yeah.
in the dressing room if
He
you're
is.
not
Well, yeah,
playing.
you remember
Well,
when he got his coming back to Buffalo?
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, this is like the loudest I've heard the building.
Yeah, like
He didn't give a
Dude,
shit.
the thing about
he's not Matthews.
the thing about Mitch Marner there, the public won't get on him too much.
Nobody
But-
knows he's
yeah,
alive there,
but-
Mike.
The team will.
Yeah, the team will.
The
because-
team's
yeah, yeah.
team's going to be harder on him than Toronto was on him as a team.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know
No,
about
as
that.
a team,
They have an identity, man.
they
Because
they
that's
play
what
they
guys
play
are playing
hard hockey there.
Yeah, well, that's what I said on one of my tweets, whatever the hell you call it, X, or
Yeah.
whatever. I said,
Your ex.
oh yeah, X's, yeah. Is Marner gonna do well in Vegas. Yeah, but somebody should tell him to grow a set of balls because they play hockey there.
Mm.
You don't go in the corner like this, reaching in.
No. They play hard.
Yeah, they do 49 body checks all year. 49 body checks all year. You fucking kidding me?
Yeah, but 4-4, so all their tasks were different.
What the fuck was his task? This guy to do his gurgies. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
49
You missed
fucking.
the 4-4.
Sorry?
You missed the core 4.
No.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, he misses him as much as he
No.
misses Justin Hall.
The waivers and nobody touched them.
Same thing with
But I
Dave-
was crazy when I said this guy sucks.
Same thing with David Kemp.
What are you gonna do with it?
But him too, he cleared.
Okay,
but-
guys,
but
look.
wait a
You
minute.
can
But
come
hold
at
on,
me all you
Primo.
want.
Primo
Yeah,
did
we
not
didn't
clear.
cover that. Wait.
What? Okay.
You
what?
guys got a new goalie. I
Yeah.
saw him on the bench tonight.
Yeah, I know you did, and I told you why. Because they're all hurt, and Wall's not coming back. You guys think he's gonna play with the Leafs? He's not gonna play.
He just played with you tonight.
Did he play?
On bench.
Did he play? His
Hey.
skates weren't even sharpened.
He's 1-0 with the Leafs right now.
No, he's not. He didn't play. He didn't touch the ice.
You got. Well, what about you know who is
It's a
one?
plus one.
You know what's
You know
that?
who is one to know?
What?
Samuel Blais.
Samuel Blais. Samuel Blais won a cup with the fucking Chief.
Yeah.
Samuel Blais won a cup. Look, Mike, we talked about it before. Maybe it didn't work out for that kid here because he's, nothing. Maybe Marty St. Louis didn't need a guy like Samuel Blais here, right? The Calgary Flames, when I was a kid, the Calgary Flames said, this kid, Brett Hall, he's not that good. Send him to St. Louis. Okay.
Didn't they do that with Marty St. Louis too?
Yeah.
I liked Sammy Blais with the Rangers. Honestly, I didn't have any problems with
No, but I'm saying Chief probably feels that he can get something out of him. He won a cup with him over there.
Coaches,
Yeah, there's guys that just
needs
know
guys
where to
like
put
that.
you where, you know what I mean? That's all it is.
And the pressure here too. Remember, he's Quebecois. Sometimes they get on.
No, but I think Samuel Blais would have been. Look at Bulldog. Didn't he score tonight?
Yeah,
Bulldog?
yeah.
Look at Bulldog. He's a Quebecer kid. I get it. It's tough to play to be a Quebecer and play in Montreal. It is. We all know that.
Drouin went into a depression.
Dude, Drouin. I remember what they did to the goalie. What's his name? The guy with the hair. Fuck, Theodore.
Jose.
Jesus Christ,
Jose.
dude. Following him everywhere he went. Oh, he's a member of the Hells Angels and he hangs around with Hells. What are you doing, guys? Fucking leave him alone. Let him play hockey, man. Look, did you guys watch that thing with what's it called? The Real Canadians, whatever it's called. And Stefan Richer was talking about what they were doing to him, calling him a homosexual in the fucking papers, following him at home because they were in the same hotel with what's the name, that singer Rock was in guy. Dude, these fucking guys in the city, they drive you nuts. I get it. I get what Mitch Marner's saying. Okay. Oh, it's crazy to play in Toronto. But my point is this. You're an athlete, you're a high talented athlete. It happens you know what happens in fucking Manchester when you're playing for Manchester United? Dude, they want to decapitate you when you fuck up. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, go play for fucking for Boca.
Go play for the New York Yankees.
Go play for the Yankees. The crowd will eat you. Just the crowd will eat you alive. So it's part of being. Sorry. Yes, Michael. What I'm saying is it's part of being an athlete. It's part of being, especially a good athlete. Okay, Maradona, who was one of my idols growing up, right? This guy was a god. Look, dude, I got tattooed because of him. I had pierced my ears. Everybody wanted to be Maradona, but when he was being a jerk, they let him have it. God, did they let him have it, right? Oh, but I'm leaving Napoli, dude. But when you were good and you were all right, Napoli was, like paradise to you.
Yeah.
It was fucking Eden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when you started doing Love High and you started putting it up your nose and whatever, and people starting, you junkie, you this, you that. Napoli sucks. No, it's not Napoli that sucks.
It's because you're doing something.
It's because you did something wrong. So the same thing with Marner, dude. You're coming around bitching. You better fucking hit. You better fucking hit. You better fucking hit. You had 49 body checks all year, and you're screaming on the bench. You better fucking hit.
But,
You don't think the crowd's gonna get on you?
But though, at the end of the day, every player is different, right?
Yes.
Nobody
Some people can take it.
Yanni's not expecting Lane Hudson to dish the body out there like crazy. You know what
No.
I mean? It's not.
But Lane Hudson's not yelling
It's
at his
not
team
his-
either.
But Lane, exactly. Lane Hudson is not yelling at his team. He's not saying, oh, they follow you home here and the media is this and the media is that. Yes, the media could be full of shit.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're nobodies. We're four guys in a fucking room in Montreal and we're just shitting on people.
But
And we're nobodies. We're nobody. We have no credentials. We're fucking nobodies. We just like to talk. So imagine when you open up a newspaper, Michael, and you see, this guy's a homosexual. This guy's and even if he was, who cares?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that have to do with hockey?
no,
Right? What?
nothing.
Who gives a fuck?
It just, let's say, just to get back to your point of when he's screaming at the people on the bench, Like, yeah, okay, he's not dishing the body, but they're not scoring fucking 40 goals a year either. You get what
Neither
I'm
was
saying?
he.
Huh?
Neither was he.
Well, how many goals did he get last year?
I don't know. 27, I think, 28.
He was an
It's
assist
I think
machine.
it's points too, if you're
Yeah,
switching that.
30, maybe 30. I don't know.
30 goals. I think.
30 goals. There you go. So, but that's not what I'm trying to say is you can bitch all you want. Some people are made for it. Like we're talking about Samuel Blais, right?
Yeah.
Some people are made for it. Some people are not. Look.
27.
Look at. See, that's what I said. Yeah. Look at Drouin. Drouin couldn't handle it.
No,
He just couldn't do it. Look at fucking Guy Lafleur. No problem. 50 goals 7 years in a row, 6 years in a row. Who cares? Some guys can handle it. Look at Patrick Roy. Look, he was a hero. Then he did this, and it was over. You know what I mean? So there's guys that can handle it. There's guys that can't.
Drouin's going to go in another depression now because he's got to play for Patrick.
He's nice playing for Patrick Roy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's it, man.
Exactly.
You just got to take the fucking heat. You know,
So,
like
look,
that's and you know what? Guys like Connor McDavid, they all that stuff on those specials where he was blowing up at the team in the first of all.
Yeah, but he backs it up.
Exactly. First of all, he's the captain. That's to start.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks,
Number
Mike.
two, number two,
You're talking about McDavid now?
McDavid. Yeah. And number two, leads by example.
Yeah. And he
Who,
backs it
who
up.
in that room when he's yelling is gonna dare to say you didn't do your part?
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
So they're all gonna sit there and be like, sorry. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Come on.
He
Anyway.
lives it.
Guys, before we go, there's somebody that's still not signed that's freaking me out, man. Okay. Jack Roslovich is still not signed. 22 goals last year.
He was where? Carolina?
And apparently Montreal is interested.
That's
Dude,
weird. That's weird to me because
it's a heavy
now he's
piece.
been
Something's
around-
something's
there's
wrong.
Well, it stinks. Something stinks.
Yeah.
Because he hopped from the Rangers, then he went to Carolina. He was worked with the Jackets before.
It's in, something's
something
not happening, man.
There's something.
I mean,
Yeah.
22 goals is 22 goals. You know,
He was a pretty decent player.
yeah,
He's
he's decent.
solid.
I
He's
think
usually
so.
solid.
Anyway, guys, thank you. Let's go see the rest of what's going on. Go Leafs, go! We won tonight. That
Fuck
was
the
pretty
Leafs.
good. Yeah, you can fuck the Leafs if you want, but we still beat you.
Better than the Rangers.
So, guys, before we go, I want to say thank you again to our dear sponsors over at Red One. Yanni, just put that up there. You go. All your musical needs, all your podcast needs, all your DJ needs, go give them a shout at 514-225-2226, or you go see them live at 2069 Chartier in Dorval, and you tell them Puck Nation sent you, and you go see Sergio, you go see Tommy, you go see James. They'll give you a hand with everything. Michael, thank you so much for being here, brother.
Thank you guys for having me.
Hey,
This was
anytime,
fun.
brother. And you know what? Like I said, that the offer still stands, brother.
Yeah.
That chair is always available for you. If you wanna come and hang with us, and you want to be part of this, you come and say hello.
Awesome.
All right,
All right.
Mike. Thank you, Yanni.
Have
Thank
a
you,
good one,
Yeah,
boys.
man.
guys. Thank you very much. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff because I didn't shit on the Bruins yet today. So I want to tell Pasky, my friend Darren, and Joey Pichotto, all these guys, all my friend, these Bruin guys. But Pat, how about Pat? Huh?
Yeah, we were talking
Pasqua,
about-
if you're listening, I hope you're doing well. We're gonna shit on the Bruins next week. How's that? Okay? Yeah. Next week,
Give them some.
Yeah.
Some
give
leeway.
them a week to cry a
Yeah.
bit because they're like suck. They're gonna be dead last. And you know what? I'm telling you, these guys are fucking sinking for McKenna. We'll talk about this next week. Take care, guys.
They're up 3-1 at the moment.
Bastards.
Ciao.